you not want to make a coffee?
No.
Okay. Don't
What? Go decent.
turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around and face the corner. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week of Dark Roast Mysteries, it is a little different today. As you can tell, we don't have Mothman here. He's just over there. He's fine. We don't need to worry about him. We do have Angie here though, and we do have the crazy boy. Oh, wow. That is because we're doing something a little different this week. This week we have a special guest. Today we are bringing in a skeptic. Just come in. I hate seeing you standing there. Oh, come on. Oh. Today we have a skeptic.
Yep. I'm the skeptic.
Yep. If anyone doesn't remember from the first overnight video, this is my partner Braeden. We live together, so he's usually out when I do these videos, but today he gets to be in one of them, so he's very special.
Yay.
Yeah. So today it's pretty much just figuring out the mind of a skeptic, kind of, but in an open-minded skeptic.
Yeah, not quite fully skeptic.
Well, especially after...
You're picking someone that's on the fence.
Yeah, but especially... you're probably the only one that will talk to me without arguing.
Possibly.
So today we're pretty much just gonna scratch his brain a little bit. Not too hard though, he's sensitive. But yes, we're gonna scratch into the mind of a skeptic and we get to see the other side of the fence on what they think of the paranormal. Well, what you think of the paranormal. Of a skeptic, but more open-minded skeptic. He doesn't have coffee today, because he's already had a coffee. But I've got my coffee in my witch's brew mug, as we've seen in the last one. So, grab your coffee, grab your skeptic, and let's start. Why do you look so formal? Get comfy, bro. It's our house. I can't wait to put that in. Alright, to start off, why are you skeptic / why don't you fully believe in the paranormal?
Because of the countless years of human existence and no concrete evidence or proof. And it's the same with why I'm not 100% skeptic, is that there's no concrete proof that it also doesn't exist. What the fuck is that? What is that?
That's Preach Queen, speak your truth. Go Diva.
I'm not with the times.
I guess from where I see it, I feel like there is some very rare full proofs that there is something out there, like afterlife-wise. But yeah, you're not wrong about that. We don't have full confirmation, and we don't have full. There is nothing. Yeah, that's fair. Out of everywhere we've investigated, and all the places we've been to, or any time we have had something weird go on, even here at home, what haven't you been able to debunk so far?
I don't think I've experienced too much that requires debunking.
What about stuff we experienced at Bishop's? when we did the quiet time in the morning. Because you heard what was going on in the other rooms as well, didn't you?
Vaguely, but the whole time we were at Bishop's, a lot of the noises that we could hear, they weren't like, oh, that's 100% a person, or that's, like a man-made sound, or they're all sort of sounds that were like, okay, yeah, there's a small sound. Could be an animal on the roof. Could be like a bunch of different things.
Yeah. Is there anything where you thought you like knew the answer to why it happened, but then you got like basically, well, what's the word? Like you got not dumbfounded, but you were like you were lost for words for it. Was there anything, or you haven't had that yet?
Yeah, I can't say I have.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Oscar's in frame.
Yeah, he's always in frame. I always make sure he's in frame because he's usually chilling.
Yeah, you probably just have like a zoomed in cut to whatever the fuck he's doing right now.
Well, if you watched my videos, you would see that I already have some.
I know. Because I have watched them.
I love you.
I love you too.
Aww. Alright, the next one is there anything, well, I know you're on the fence, so you're not really a skeptic, but you're not also a believer. Has there been anything that's happened that's made you believe just that little bit more?
Couple of small things. I think there was doing the human pendulum is a bit of a hard one. Because there is a lot of, like, for the amount of stuff that there is out there online of the human pendulum sort of supporting it as a way of contact, there is an equal amount of stuff where there's people explaining how it's more or less just the body having an imbalance.
Yeah. For you guys that don't know what the human pendulum is, pretty much you all stand in a circle and you ask that if there's any spirits here or anyone here, push someone into the circle, and usually when it does work, someone feels like they're being pushed into the circle, so they'll usually lean in. That person gets chosen to be the human pendulum, which, if you know the pendulum, it's the crystal on the chain and you let it swing around on its own, and it helps like do yes, no kind of answers. You do that but with a person, and the person is standing and leaning either back or forth, side to side, for like yes and no answers. Yeah. But yeah, what are the other instances that you've had where you're like,
Can't remember specifics, but just certain times using some of the equipment, just the way it's reacted to certain things in conversation.
We kind of had that a little bit at our last place, Narrapumla.
A little bit, but
not crazy.
The Narrapumla, a lot of the like equipment reactions were very all over the place.
It's very weird. Like
it's hard to say that any of it was just precisely for what you were asking or talking about.
Yeah. I think Bishop's is the only one where we've had like true solid stuff.
Solid contact.
Yeah. But Vic Hotel's not too bad either. I've actually had a lot of people in my TikTok saying that Vic Hotel's not scary, and people being like, Vic Hotel's not scary. I go there for dinner every night. I live there.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, cool.
Probably got like 7 ghosts at home.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I never knew it was haunted. I go there all the time. You go into the front bar and there's literally a mural on the wall about all the spirits. Like that little time frame thing it's got. I don't know if I got a picture of it. I hope I do.
It's about spirits, but more
One
or
of
less
them
just
is, though.
history.
But yeah, but one of them's of George. One of them's of Bushranger George.
Mm.
Ned Kelly's apparently cousin.
Yeah, but
And
if
then-
only one of them mentions spirits, it's more of like just
Yeah.
a trivial history, not like a...
Yeah. And then Elizabeth, the
Yeah.
old publican.
Mm.
But yeah, I love how people like put the comments in that there though. They're like, oh, what are you on about? It's not haunted. Put somewhere scary in there. And I'm like, no, it's got something there. I mean, we've been there a few times to be proven that there's something lingering there. I feel like we need to, if we go back to the Sunday dinner next time, we need to egg on the preacher.
Maybe.
But alone though, we can't do it when Dolly's there. She'll have a go at us. Not have a go at us, but she'll tell us off. Or we could so egg him on there. I feel like I want to test my boundaries on our next place. And I want to like egg stuff. I want to start being a little shit.
Mm.
Because I feel like that's when you only get contact for some reason. So, before I had to lose 10 kilograms on the toilet.
Why is that something you're putting in there? They don't
I won't
have
be.
to know.
I won't be. I just like saying it like that.
Oh, goodness.
So, we were talking about the scariest location you've been to. Bishops. Why Bishops?
It was just the atmosphere there. I don't know. Just the feeling of it.
Did you feel the
It was only sort of at the start when we were first walking through, but then again, that was one of the few places where prior to going there, I forget whether it might have been you that told me that there's apparently, the bad room.
Yeah, the one you slept in the morning.
Yeah. But that was one of the few locations where prior to going there, I had, the idea in my mind that I'd been told that there was a quote unquote bad room where there's
And plus,
very bad energy and everything.
but plus we did watch the boys' video on it as well.
Yeah.
To kind of give ourselves info prior.
Yes.
Mm.
Which to me could be attributed to placebo. We're having that subconscious idea that, there's bad
Juju.
stuff, there's bad juju here. Walking in there and then, going around was like, where's the bad juju, where's the bad juju? And then having your brain attribute some of the place to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Was there any point in the night that we were there that, like, made you feel, like, other than having the idea of where's the bad room, was there any point of the night where you felt, like, spooked?
I think a little down towards like the back on the ground floor where that like kitchen area was.
I didn't like
But
that
it wasn't
picture.
quite there, it was just the fact
That you had to take such a long walk to get there?
no, it was the little bedroom that was there, like by itself. The
Oh.
one that had like the little toilet, bathroom, everything.
Mm.
But I don't know if it was just purely because it was just spooky on its own. I think it was just a bit weird with just the little bedroom and little ensuite toilet room or whatever just down at the back corner of this little house when like all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Yeah. Wasn't there 2 bedrooms downstairs in that hallway? Though, I'm pretty sure there was 2.
Well, there was one in that hallway, and then there was
Yeah.
one that was closer to like the middle of everything.
Yeah.
Because you sort of did like a little.
Yeah, depending on which way you went.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, you're getting sassy. Alright, the next thing is, what the hell happened to you when we were at...
What? I was just copying your clap.
Yeah, I know. Why?
What's the question?
What the hell happened to you when we were at Port Arthur on the night tour? What conjured you to say Reverend George?
Just to get something, because Port Arthur's sort of more like just a history tour. Like even the nighttime one.
Yeah, even the nighttime one was just one of those history tours.
Any, investigating or trying to find anything. So it was just while we're standing out the front of the house where Reverend George lived and where he died. I was holding the EMF at like the back of the group, and I was just sort of whispering / like thinking and just going, Reverend George, Reverend George.
You weren't saying
George,
it like that.
Reverend George. Whatever I was saying it like.
You were like, Reverend George.
Yeah.
Reverend George, you were fucking creepy.
Trying to like coax him into making contact or coming out or something.
Yeah.
And then, after a few like times of repeating that, the EMF I was holding just spiked to red, held it there for a bit, went back down, spiked to red, held it down for a bit, spiked back to red. It was just going a bit bananas. And then when I like nudged you, I said, Jordan, look. Yeah, just disappeared.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, it was so weird, because I was like fully like entranced into the story, and then all of a sudden I hear you going off behind me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? And I turn around and it's you like hunched over talking to it. And I was like, it looked like you were in a trance for a whole minute. You looked like you were under some sort of fucking spell, I swear to God.
Sorry, it's just Reverend George is so tall and handsome and likable. According to the stories.
Yeah, apparently in the stories, from what they knew of him, he was like, 7 foot or something?
A little under 7 foot.
Yeah, just under 7 foot tall. I'm sorry.
He's a big, gentle giant.
And to live in that tiny ass house too, that would have been a nightmare just to live in that house at that height. The house they lived in was quite like short height wise, so he would have had to like be hunched over everywhere.
Yeah.
Ugh. And you think you have chronic back pain, he would have been bad. Oh God.
He wouldn't have been that bad. He can just pray for it.
Pray?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Please, Lord, make my back pain from hunching over all the time more bearable. Amen. Back pain gone.
Oh. Bloody hell.
If only.
If
only it was that easy.
Yeah. But, yeah, because that was a bit weird. I think that's the only time where I've been like, is the spirit inside of him?
Nah.
No.
I don't swing that way. No, I was just trying to like get something to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
And you
come
did.
on, something.
And
Yeah.
you did. I saw his fucking face.
Was it his face?
The tour guide confirmed it was him. Remember? We went back.
Yeah, but the tour guides don't. 100% confirm anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Because
have to get the
then-
2 pictures
yeah.
up of what I showed him that I saw and the picture of Reverend George and just see how they connect.
Mm.
Because, look, the photo I showed the tour guide was a picture of Lizzie Borden. Because that was like, yep, like, that's like probably the closest.
You need to
thing
wear a
to what I saw.
GoPro
Yeah.
on an investigate, just so that everywhere you're looking, everything that you're seeing, you get it recorded. Or the Ray-Ban Metas. Get a pair of Ray-Ban Metas.
We're so good, actually. We have you with one camera and then me with the Rayman Matters, and we just walk around and stuff. Yeah, done.
That way when you glance over and you're like, I saw a face in the window, you can go back and look at it.
Yeah, true. That's smart. Smart thinking, babe. That's not what I mean. Oh, God. Kind of one of the last questions I've had is, what's your dream place to investigate in Australia, if you have any, and what is your dream place to investigate worldwide? Because you knew one of my dream places was Port Arthur, and this lovely gentle giant like Reverend George booked us a 3-day trip to Tasmania to go see Port Arthur for our 3 years.
I think you know multitudes more places than I do, especially by name.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of in Australia, I forget the name of it, but there's that one in New South Wales.
The prison or the town?
I think the town.
Yeah, it's like an old mining town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Maybe that. Pretty sure there's like a tunnel or something that goes through like a hill or a mountain or something that's also nearby that town.
You mean the one that is that like isn't that where Ivan Milat took his victims?
I've got no idea. I don't remember reading a link between Ivan Milat and whatever this tunnel was.
Ah.
But I don't know. Whatever that location is, that'd be pretty cool.
We'll have to look for it. Haunted tunnel in New South Wales.
And then... in terms of just in the world, I don't know.
Just anywhere?
Anywhere, really. I mean, what is it? America just has countless of them. So...
maybe we should do an American tour. Tour around all haunted American places.
yeah. Maybe.
We can stay in a haunted college in Appalachia.
Yep.
Oh, actually, can pop this in there. When you originally booked our first little Airbnb at Tasmania, did you have an inkling that it could have had something in there?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, because then the night we
was
stayed
just
there, it
in,
got a
like,
bit freaky.
The middle of...
butt-fuck nowhere, on a lake.
No, it was just out in the bush.
Yeah.
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 A couple of small little residential towns nearby with like a main street of a few shops and that's it.
Yeah. Because throughout that night thing, like we had something there. I could feel
whether
it
it
at
was
least.
from there or from Port Arthur, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Because when we were there, we were talking to something. And then when we came back, you kept digging on that Reverend followed us. And then we found out at Narrapummelat, bloody Dolly's daughter, she goes, yeah, I think something came with you home. And I just immediately look at you like, of course you fucking did. You brought him on the plane.
Wait, you don't want a reverend home with you?
No.
A good gentle giant spirit to keep all the other spirits away. He's like the ghost equivalent of a huntsman. Or a daddy longlegs or something.
I don't spiders, you know that. Especially not huntsmen. Ooh. Yucky.
Why? They're so cute. They're big gentle giants.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Cute if it's pinned up behind glass.
That's torture.
With a bow on it.
That's torture.
How are you feeling for our coming up investigation? Let's go to guest house.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Keen as a bean.
Yeah. You get to sleep with Dad.
That's gonna be the best part. Getting to sleep with my father-in-law.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
God, if we hear any bed rattling in the middle of the night, we know who it's gonna be.
Yep. It's gonna be me waiting until he starts closing his eyes and then just like kicking the bed frame.
Make him think there's a ghost in the sheets. Yep. Oh God. You would do that. You would actually do that on the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too funny not to.
Is there anything you would like to tell or anything about that? Any stories you have from any of our places we visited?
There was that one time where I was doing the human pendulum just by myself at Bishop's in the ground level area, like the main foyer. Because we did all around the table in the dining room. I think it was, we'd started like having some conversation about some kind of priest, of which there was like 4 different people in the place's history that had the same name.
Yeah.
But one that had apparently like touched young boys.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And that was possibly James, I think it was.
James something.
Yeah. It wasn't James Moore, because James Moore was the good one.
Yeah. Although I think when I started the human pendulum, it was to do with like a young boy that I think we initially started talking to through the pendulum thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like you were all upstairs and everything, so it was just me down there, but I was essentially asking stuff like, how do we help you, this and that, just all the sort of normal things. And there was one point where I'd said, is it to do with your physical remains? Is it something, we need to do with them? And instead of sort of like a lean forward or back or anything, one of the devices, I think the temperature sensor ones on the floor next to me, made it sound and lit up as a response instead of the pendulum. So it was like I'd asked a question where something else had stepped in and gone, absolutely not.
Yeah. That's creepy.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dolly has any insight on that. If she's investigated into that a little bit. Because at the moment she's doing literal investigations with the dead. Yeah. But we'll definitely have to book to go back there and dig deeper into that a bit more. You know what I found out? My birthday's on a Saturday this year.
Your birthday's already been this year.
Next year! My birthday's on a Saturday next year. So we could book a whole weekend away at Bishop's.
Yeah, good idea. I'll save my bickies.
But is there anything else you wanted to put in? Any other stories other than that one?
Not really.
Not really? That's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as stories and my thoughts and everything, it's not all that exciting.
Yeah, I know. But hey, it's still something to put someone's opinion out there. Yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Of course, it wasn't too crazy or anything, but I think it was a pretty good video to get like info on someone else's point of view of the paranormal, the afterlife, any of encounters that we've had, because we go to, pretty much since we've met, we go to every paranormal investigation together, pretty much. None of us go alone on it. It's always, hey, you want to go to this location?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much? And then we go to it. So, in more of my paranormal overnights, you will possibly see him. If not, he is literally my cameraman. So,
Cameraman, light man,
yeah.
rigger,
Yeah, but he is
production manager.
pretty much, yeah. He's my little helper in those videos. So, if you see him in the video, I don't know what to say. See him in the video, say hi or something? I don't know.
Yeah. If you spot me in one of the videos, comment, I found him.
Yeah, do it like a treasure hunt. Comment, found him!
I found
Get
the
him!
big idiot. And timestamp it.
Yeah, do that. But yeah, that's all we have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was a little bit of a nice episode for you all. So, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys, and remember to stay spooky.